action, 7-8 final game, pitting the Rangers of MIB against the Northwoods High School Grizzlies. We appreciate your attendance and we ask that you respect the efforts of the officials, coaches, players, and other fans. Please stay off the playing surface at all times and remember to enjoy the game. Now everybody please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps as the Northwoods Band under the direction of Larry Baker play our national anthem. And now let's meet our non-starters, beginning with the visitors from Mount Iron Buell. Number 0, Kara Peterson. Number 2, Mary Burke. Number 3, Macy Salvala. Number 10, Patty Overby. Number 11, Ellie Megan. Number 13, Madison Overby. Number 15, Kiana Martinson. Number 20, Austin Began. Number 21, Charity Altman. Number 22, Abby Schneider. Number 24, Tatum Primo. And now let's meet our non-starters for the Grizzlies. Number 3, Gina Blank. Number 4, Allie Sandberg. Number 14, Megan Brodeen. Number 15, Andrea Yukovic. Number 21, Bryson Vitens. Number 22, Emily Fultz. Number 24, Taylor Vinton. Number 44, Angela Schultz. At number 50, Alicia Ruchaski. Now let's meet our starting lineups in alternating order, beginning with the Rangers of Mount Iron Buell. Starting at forward, a 6'2" senior, we're number 4, Ellie Kennedy. Starting at guard for the Grizzlies, a 5'7" senior, we're number 0, Tessa Mankus. Starting at guard for the Rangers, a 5'8" freshman, we're number 14, Chelsea Mason. Starting at guard for the Grizzlies, a 5'7" junior, we're number 2, Zoe Bystrom. Starting at guard for the Rangers, a 5'8" senior, we're number 23, Sarah Overby. Starting at guard for the Grizzlies, a 5'5" junior, we're number 10, Jessica Harmstone. Starting at guard for the Rangers, a 5'3" freshman, we're number 25, Maya Bufetta. Starting at guard for the Grizzlies, a 5'10" senior, we're number 25, Darby Youngstrom. that guard, 5'6" junior wear number 34, Lissy McCullough. And for the Grizzlies, at 7 guard, 5'9" senior wear number 35, Destiny William. The Rangers coached by Jeff Bufetta, Ryan Bufetta, Doug Schmitz. The Grizzlies are coached by Ashley Jamoncic, Matt Luchaski, and Eddie Chambers.
Okay, let's get ready for high school basketball. The Section 7A championship game featuring the Mountain Iron Buell Rangers and the Northwoods Grizzlies. The Rangers come in with a record of 27-2. They've won 7 games in a row. They are currently the QRF #1 ranked team in the state of Minnesota, while the Grizzlies are 25-2. They've won 13 games in a row, and they are the state's #4 QRF ranked team. The Rangers are averaging 73 points a game. They're giving up 42. The Grizzlies are scoring 71 a game and giving up 43. These teams met January 16th at Mountain Iron Buell, and the Rangers won that game 57-49. We're all set for the opening tip from Romano Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Minnesota Duluth. Here we go. We're underway. Canuti controls the jump. Here's Mason going in for a quick shot in his basket. Rangers get the first points, and it was a quick one. Now Youngstrom to the front court to Villebrun, guarded by Mason. Rangers will match up in that person-to-person defense, and we got a foul on Canuti. Not a good foul on Allie.
Foul on number 4, Allie Canuti. That's her first personal. Team's first.
First foul in the game. Youngstrom will get it into Villebrun in the backcourt. Back to Youngstrom. Screen set. We got a legal screen. Foul called on Jessica Harmston.
Grizzlies foul on number 10, Jessica Harmston. Personal teams first.
Says Buffetta in the backcourt to Overby. Back to Buffetta. Freshman gets to the front court. Mason. Grizzlies will match up in a person-to-person defense. Mason goes into the lane, kicks it out now to McCulloch. She'll now a couple dribbles, back to Mason. Buffetta going into the lane. Here is Overby's shot. Grizzlies get the first 4 in tonight's game. Long pass in the front court to Harmston. Now Youngstrom will try to penetrate in, puts a shot up off balance. Not a good percentage shot. Good defense by the Rangers. Buffetta coming back. Rangers have a quick 4-0 lead on the Grizzlies. Mason bounce pass in the corner to McCulloch. Lizzie now a couple dribbles back to the wing. Mason. Buffetta here is Overby for 3. Comes off the iron. Canuti with the rebound. Allie gives it off to Mason. Her shot will not fall. On the weak side, the rebound is by Zoe Bystrom. Now Villebrun in the front court, 16:20 to go. In our first half, an off-balance shot, not a good shot. Put back, and we've got a foul underneath. Grizzlies have put up a couple off-balance shots, not good percentage shots, but now they got a gift on a foul underneath, and going to the line will be Zoe Bystrom to shoot a couple. Mason picks up her first foul. Grizzlies look a little nervous here to start the game, while the Rangers look like they're ready, big time ready for this one. Bystrom gets her first point in tonight's game. It's 4-1 Mountain Iron Buell. 16:10 to go. In our opening half, Buffetta bounce pass is tapped away by Youngstrom, goes right back to Buffetta. Now a little trapping defense by the Grizzlies. McCulloch shuffle the feet. Grizzlies get the ball on the turnover. And again, MIB will put full court pressure on. Mankiss will get into Youngstrom, now to Villebrun in the front court. This is the team that the Grizzlies have waited for. There's 4 seniors. Here's a 3-pointer, comes off the iron. Buffetta up to Mason. Mason almost fouled, goes Canuti. Her shot is not good. Ball's loose on the floor. Youngstrom to the front court for the Grizzlies. Goes to the free throw line. Now goes in, puts a shot up, and she'll shoot a pair. And that's the game plan tonight for Coach Supancic. Just have Youngstrom go right to the basket.
Ball on Rangers number 34. This is McCulloch. That's her first.
Third Ranger team foul. Youngstrom will shoot 2. Missed them both. Mason to Overby. McCulloch. Bounce pass, Buffetta goes baseline. Youngstrom clears the boards away. Now we got another Ranger foul.
Rangers foul number 25.
Maya Buffetta picks up the foul. That's her first and a 4th Ranger foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies is Alicia Ruchaski, number 50, 5'8" sophomore. Pass up to Villebrun in the front court. Villebrun goes right in. Senior gets her first points, and the Grizzlies, after falling behind 4-0, have scored the last 3. Mason gets it into Buffetta. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone for the Grizzlies. McCulloch back to Sarah Overby. Sarah will bounce pass now to McCulloch. She goes baseline. Canuti from just inside the free throw line. Villebrun with the rebound. Comes Youngstrom. Long pass at the baseline. Oh, nice play. Missed the shot though was Youngstrom. That's as nice of a play as you'll see, and then the Grizzlies just could not capitalize. Kiana Martinson about to check in for Mountain Iron Buell. McCulloch, now Buffetta goes into the lane. 9th grader has her first points. Now a takeaway. Here comes McCulloch back. And they'll tie her up. 14:08 to go. First half action, it's 6-3. Rangers with the lead. Here's Youngstrom. Here's a long shot. Will not fall. That was Mankis. Coming back are the Rangers. Mason, McCulloch for 3. Short. Mankis with a rebound. Both teams 0 for 2 from beyond the arc here in the first half. Rangers are going to get Charity Altman ready to come in. Mankis gives it back to Villebrun. Under 13.5 to play in our first half. 3-point Mountain Iron Buell lead. The winner will represent Section 7 at the state tournament next Thursday. Villebrun is guarded by Mason. Mankis. Canuti's on her. Mankis will give it to Ruchaski. Rangers playing that tough. Here's a long one for Villebrun. Oh, man. That was an NBA 3. And we're tied at 6 with 12:50 to play in our first half. Buffetta, McCulloch. Oh, she shuffled her feet. Altman checks in for Mountain Iron Buell. Emily Foltz in for Northwoods. Youngstrom to the front court, splits a couple Rangers, and then she's fouled by, is it Canuti or Buffetta? Buffetta picks up her second. 15 foul on Mountain Iron Buell.
Team's fifth.
Ruchaski gets it in deep to Youngstrom. To the free throw line. Ruchaski for 3. Off the backboard. Canuti clears. Mason to the front court for Mountain Iron Buell. Buffetta guarded by Fultz. Martinson. Altman at the wing. Bounce pass to Mason inside. Ball's taken away by Youngstrom. 2-on-2. Youngstrom going in. Puts it up with the left hand. Missed it. And Canuti will clear the boards. Now Mason coming back for the Rangers. Mason will go right in. Her shot is not good. Canuti with the foul going for the rebound. She picks up her second. The 16th foul on Mount Airon Buell, only one on Northwoods.
That is her second personal. Team 6.
Villebrun to the front court. Now the ball is taken away. Martinson coming back. Youngstrom will clear the boards for the Grizzlies. Long pass in the front court. Bystrom missed it, and Martinson with a rebound for the Rangers. Harmston is on her. Buffetta to the front court. Bounce pass. Here is Mason for three. Martinson gets the rebound. Buffetta, Mason. Rangers are going to bring a couple more substitutions in. Primo, and looks like Burke coming in. Altman with the rebound, and then she shuffled her feet.
Okay, now for the Rangers, number 24, Primo, and number 34, Lizzie McCulloch.
24 is Tatum Primo, 5'8" sophomore, and Lizzie McCulloch will check back in. Lizzie, the 5'6" junior. 11:17 to go in our first half. The teams are tied at 6. Here's Villebrun to the front court. McCulloch is on her. Now to Youngstrom, and Maya Buffetta will pick up the defense. Harmston from 17. Altman with the rebound. McCulloch got tied up for a second. McCulloch, ball gets tapped around, loose ball. And now we've got a foul call, another Ranger foul. Altman picks up the foul. That's her first, that's the 7th. It'll be a 1-and-1.
Titzemankis re-enters the game for the Grizzlies. And number 2, Zoe Bystrom will be at the line shooting 1-and-1.
Zoe Bystrom, a 5'7" junior, will shoot 1-and-1. Ball gets tipped around, and the rebound is taken away by Primo. To Buffetta. Grizzlies 1 for 5 shooting free throws here in the first half. Sarah Overby and Mason about to check back in for Mount Airon Buell on the next whistle. McCulloch, they'll just swing it back around. Martinson, cross court to Buffetta. McCulloch in the corner. Martinson, again, they're just moving around the perimeter. 1-2-2 zone. Here is a long one from Buffetta. She's got 5. Both teams now 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Inside pass goes. Bystrom puts it up. McCulloch with a rebound. Up to Martinson. Ball gets tipped, but it goes right to Buffetta. Martinson in the corner, guarded by Villebrun. And now a timeout called by Mount Airon Buell with 9:40 to go. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in our opening half. It's 9-6 for Mount Airon Buell. Scoring leaders, Buffetta with 5, 2 for Overby and 2 for Mason. And the 6 points for the Grizzlies, 5 have been scored by Villebrun and 1 by Zoe Bystrom. How did Mount Airon Buell get to this championship game? They defeated Nashua-Keewatin 60-22. Victorious over Little Fork Big Falls 57-37 and knocked out Cromwell 61-41. Northwoods made it to the championship game, beating Ely 67-35. knocked out Cherry 73-54 and got to the championship with a 74-54 victory over McGregor. Buffetta gives it off to Sarah Overby. Now Mason in the corner. Buffetta, McCulloch, Mason. Ball gets tapped and it goes right to McCulloch. Back to Mason. Now Buffetta. Now Grizzlies have gone to a 1-3-1 zone. Mason trapped in the corner. Buffetta's open. 16-footer comes off short. Youngstrom clears the boards. Rangers with a 3-point lead. Long pass to Harmston. Missed the shot. Boy, both teams have missed so many shots. Buffetta coming back for Mountain Iron Buell. Says Overby. McCulloch, Overby again. Buffetta, Mason's open, and she shuffled her feet, going to the baseline. And now Allie Canuti comes back in for MIB. Now another substitution. Alicia Rachaski on the floor for the Grizzlies. Mankis gets the ball into Youngstrom. Darby yet to score in this game. Villebrun guarded by Mason. Villebrun, 12-footer. Rebound is by Mankis. Here's a shot put up by Harmston. Jessica Harmston gets her first points. And the Rangers' lead is at 1. Now Mason, 15-footer. Chelsea's got 4. Youngstrom's long pass in the front court. Harmston from 15. Buffetta runs down the loose ball. Here comes Buffetta with Overby. Buffetta going in, rejected by Youngstrom. $7:50 to play in the first half. 3-point Mountain Iron Buell lead. Buffetta gets the ball. McCulloch back to Buffetta. McCulloch. Overby drives the baseline. Overby with 4. Youngstrom to the front court, tapped away, regains control of it. Here's a 12-footer. Hate to see the shooting percentage in this first half. Grizzlies just cannot buy a basket, and now traveling. Timeout called by the Grizzlies with 7:20 to play here in our first half. So far in the game, Mountain Iron Buell has not attempted a free throw while the Grizzlies are 1 for 5. Both teams are 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Buffetta with 5, Overby and Mason 4 each for the Rangers. Villebrun has 5 for the Grizzlies, Harmston with 2 and Bystrom with 1. Now they tie up. It'll be Mountain Iron Buell ball. Team fouls are 7-1, Rangers with 7 here in the first half. Buffetta's open, here's a long one. Youngstrom gets it to the front court, Buffetta's on her defensively. Backdoor pass to Villebrun. Rachaski taps the ball, and she will save it. And now a travel called on Harmston. Overby back to Buffetta. 6.5 to go in our first half. Now Martinson. Buffetta, Overby, bounce pass in the corner to Mason. Rangers looking for something underneath, just moving the ball around the perimeter, using the clock, trying to get a good percentage shot. Overby from 12, shot was blocked. Villebrun will grab the ball. Youngstrom will walk it to the front court. Lizzie McCulloch about to check back in for MIB. High screen. Harmston will give it off to Youngstrom. Another high screen, give and go. Rachaski. They just cannot buy a shot, these Grizzlies. And they have fallen 5 points behind Mount Iron Buell here as we're under 5.5 minutes to go in our first half. Buffetta, Overby, bounce pass Mason from long range, off the backboard. Bystrom with the rebound, check that, Mankiss with the rebound. Youngstrom gets it across. Here's a long range shot, will come off the backboard, not good by Harmston. Mason coming back, Buffetta for three. Canuti now gets bumped on the rebound. Villebrun picks up the foul. That's her first, second team foul. Bystrom number 2. And number 22 is Emily Foltz for the Grizzlies. Mason goes baseline. She's got 6. It's a 7-point Mountain Iron Buell lead with 4:40 to go. First half action from Romano Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Minnesota Duluth. Foltz in the corner. Here's Villebrun's shot was short and she's fouled. And she is going to shoot 3. Mason picks up her second.
Villebrun at the line.
Destiny's got 6. Two sections have already named their section champ. In Section 3, Minneota. 30-1 in the season is in the state tournament. And Goodhue from Section 1. We'll run down the other section playoff games that are going on tonight across the state of Minnesota. We'll also set the state tournament for you. Here is Mason from long range. Youngstrom battles for the rebound, goes down, now gives it off to Villebrun, back to Youngstrom. 5-point Mountain Iron Buell lead, under 4 minutes to play in our first half. Nice to have you along, viewing on Mesabi Community TV. Villebrun's shot will not fall, and they just have not gotten a basket to fall, and they have just not gotten a rebound either. Rangers controlling the boards. It's one shot and out for the Grizzlies. Here comes Youngstrom back, and her shot was rejected by McCulloch. Altman back in for Mountain Iron Buell. Rachaski returns for Northwoods. Jessica Harmston also comes back in for Northwoods. 3:36 to go in our first half. Rachaski's shot is good. In the corner, Mason. Mason's got 8. Here comes Villebrun to the front court. And another player gets knocked down, and now they'll give the ball to the Grizzlies, and contact, no call. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll see which Ranger that is on the floor. The trainer has come out. 3:05 to play in our first half. It's a 17-12 Mountain Iron Buell lead. It's Lizzie McCulloch, and Sarah Overby will check in. Rangers get the ball on the Grizzlies' turnover. Buffetta, who has 5 points in the game, will give it off to Martinson. Back to Buffetta. Martinson. In the corner, Mason for 3. She's got 11. And it's an 8-point lead for the Rangers. Villebrun. Rachaski for 3. Altman gets the rebound. Mason in the front court. Now we got an illegal screen called on Sarah Overby. And that's a good call. That was an illegal screen. That's her first. That is the 9th. Tessa Mankis will check back in for Northwoods. Bystrom. And Harmstrom playing catch. This is Harmstrom going into the lane. Feeds it off. Bystrom was fouled.
Ranger foul on number 23, Sarah Overby.
Sarah Overby picks up her second. That's the 10th team foul. Allie Canuti will check back in for Mountain Iron Buell. Grizzlies are now 4 for 10 from the free throw line. A 7-point Mountain Iron Buell lead coming up on our final 2 minutes of the first half. Martinson. Buffetta back to Martinson. Overby. The winner goes to the state tournament. They'll play Thursday. The time will be determined by what seed the winner of this game will get from the tournament committee. Overby, check that. Martinson with the rebound. Shot was not good. Loose ball is grabbed by Youngstrom. Now to Villebrun. Villebrun goes in, puts a shot off the glass. Overby grabs the rebound. There's nobody going for rebounds for Northwoods. I just can't believe this, that no one is going to the basket. Here is Mason for 3 more, comes off. Rangers now 2 for 10 from long range. Coming up on our final 65 seconds, Martinson for 3. They battle for the rebound, and Villebrun will grab it for the Grizzlies. Low scoring first half, 20-13, Rangers by 7. Villebrun gives it to Mankis. Now Harmston. Youngstrom has not scored in this first half. Cross-court pass, and a shot put up by Harmston will not fall. I think that's the first rebound for the Grizzlies. Goes in by Tessa Mankis. Buffetta off to Martinson, going baseline, back to Canuti. Overby, 20 seconds to go in our half. Here's Mason for 3. Goes out of bounds to the Grizzlies. 15.4 seconds to go in our first half. Fultz 22, 50 Rachaski on the floor for the Grizzlies. 34 McCulloch back on for MIB. Youngstrom's pass up to Villebrun in the front court. Now to Rachaski for three, short. 6.4 seconds to go in our first half. McCulloch, now to Mason, 2 seconds to go. Here's Mason, and time runs off before the shot is put up. We've played one half from Romano Gymnasium. It's a low-scoring first half. The Rangers 20 and Northwoods 15. Well, the teams are coming back out. At least Northwoods has made its way back out. Mountain Iron Buell should be coming out shortly. The Rangers have a 5-point lead at halftime, 20-15. Mountain Iron Buell is led in scoring by Chelsea Mason. She finished the half with 11. 5 points for Maya Buffetta, 4 points for Sarah Overby. For Northwoods, 7 points for Destiny Villebrun, 2 points for Tessa Mankis, 2 points for Zoe Bystrom, 2 points for Jessica Harmston, and 2 points for Alicia Rachaski. Darby Youngstrom, the leading scorer, has not scored yet in this game. Rangers were 2 out of 12 from beyond the arc. Northwoods 1 out of 7. Rangers did not attempt a free throw in the first half, and the Grizzlies were 4 out of 10. Again, the winner will represent Section 7 at the state tournament. The state tournament starts for Section 7A for Class A on Thursday, March 20th with games at Mariucci Arena. The top seed team will play at 11 o'clock. The number 2 seed will play at 3 o'clock, the 3 seed at 5, and the 4 and 5 seeds will play at 1. If the Rangers should win, they probably would get anywhere between the number 1, 2, and 3 seed. But we still have 18 minutes of basketball to determine the Section 7 winner. Here's Youngstrom, give and go. Bystrom pass inside, taken away by Canuti. Good start for the defense for Mountain Iron Buell. McCulloch coming back. Out of Buffetta. Inside pass, and we've got a foul called underneath on Tessa Mankis, and that's her first. Team fouls in the first half. Rangers had 10. Northwoods had 2.
Tessa Mankis. That's her first. Team's first in this half.
McCulloch. Out of Mason. Back to McCulloch. Buffetta. Sarah Overby. Buffetta. They just swing her on the perimeter. Mason.
Chelsea Mason.
7-point lead. The biggest lead the Rangers had in the first half was 8. Now Villebrun to Bystrom. Youngstrom going in. Canuti with the rebound. Buffetta. Mason. Now Overby. Under 17 to play. Rangers with the ball on a 7-point lead. Overby. Youngstrom going into the lane or into the circle. Now goes into the lane, puts it up and in.
Youngstrom on the other end.
That's her first points. 8-point Mountain Iron Buell lead with 16:20 to play. Overby to Buffetta. McCulloch. Now Buffetta. McCulloch again. Overby's open. Canuti. Mason going baseline left side. Kicks the ball back out to Buffetta. And she cannot save it. Over and back call. Youngstrom will get it into Villebrun. 16 minutes to play. Rangers by 8. Youngstrom guarded by McCulloch. Mankiss goes in the corner to Harmstead. Bystrom, bounce pass, the ball gets kicked out of bounds. Northwoods retains possession. Bystrom will put the ball in from the end line. Comes in deep to Darby Youngstrom. Guarded by Lizzie McCulloch. Now Youngstrom will go in, puts a shot up, contact, no call. Overby with the rebound, and now we got a foul call. They're reaching in on Bystrom. Her first, second team foul here in the second half on Northwoods.
This is foul on number 2, Zoe Bystrom. That's her first, team second of the half.
Under 15 and a half to play. McCulloch, Overby. Now Buffetta, Overby, Canuti. Buffetta gives it off. Mason deep in the corner. And timeout called by Northwoods as the Rangers have their biggest lead in the game at 11 with 15:09 to play. And with that last basket, Mason now has 16 in the game. Rangers are now 4 out of 14 from beyond the arc. 2 for 2 here in the second half, with Overby and Mason getting the long-range shots. Section 1 winner was Goodhue. They defeated Rushford Peterson 75-38. In Section 2, Mankato Loyola will play Leicester Prairie Holy Trinity tonight. Section 3 winner was Minneota. They won last night. Section 4, Maranatha Christian is taking on Southwest Christian tonight. In Section 5, it's Browerville and Isle doing battle. We'll check the other sections when we get time permitting. Villebrun guarded by Mason. And now we've got a foul called on Youngstrom. That is her first. And she's a frustrated basketball player on the floor. The Rangers have done a great job on her defensively. She's only had a handful of shots, and they have not been good percentage shots. They've just done a nice job defensively. First of all, it was Buffetta, and then here in the second half, it's been McCulloch on her. 14:40 to play in our second half. Rangers by 11. Mason gets a seam and rejected by Youngstrom. In Section 6, the champion will be crowned tonight. Ada Borup is taking on West Central area. And in Section 8, Winnemac and Clearbrook Gonvik. Again, the state tournament will start next Thursday at Mariucci Arena. Here's Martinson. Rangers by 14. Mankiss in the corner. Gives it back to Villebrun. Now to Youngstrom. She'll let a long one go and hits it.
Youngstrom on the other end.
So the teams have exchanged threes. 11-point Ranger lead with 14 to play. McCulloch. Out of Mason. Here's a pro three. Long pass up. This is Harmstrom, and she's fouled by Canuti. Allie's third.
Rangers foul number 4, Allie Canuti. That's her third personal.
Jessica Harmstrom at the line to shoot 2. Points for the 5'5" junior. And then she stepped over the line. Sarah Overby will check back in.
Sarah Overby.
Rangers by 10. 13:40 to play in the Section 7A championship game. Buffetta guarded closely by Harmston. Now Mason. Ball is tapped around, goes out of bounds. Rangers retain possession. Mason with the ball, guarded by Youngstrom. Mason gets a seam, goes in and scores. Northwoods just doesn't have an answer for number 14. Mason has just done a great job on both sides. Answering now is Harmstrom. She's got 5. Rangers have just done a super job defending Youngstrom, their leading scorer, and the Grizzlies have not done a nice job defensively on Mason. She's been just moving at will, setting screens, getting the ball, hitting shots. And as soon as I say that, the Rangers turn the ball over with 12:43 to play. Emily Foltz checks back in for Northwoods.
And for the Grizzlies, number 22, Emily Foltz.
Sarah Overby back on the floor for the Rangers. Here's a near takeaway. Youngstrom gets a little seam, goes in and rejected by Canuti. McCulloch coming back to Mason. Buffetta, 10-point Ranger lead, 12:20 to play. Buffetta inside for Canuti, nice move. Didn't finish it though, and here come the Grizzlies back. Bounce pass in for Youngstrom. He's got 7. And with 12 minutes to play, the Ranger lead has been cut to 8. Buffetta to Canuti. Now Mason for 3 off the iron. Overby with the rebound. A lot of contact. I think the Grizzlies may have gotten a break on that one. Looked like there was a lot of contact. Should have been a foul called. Now Youngstrom and the Grizzlies trying to get a little bit closer. Villebrun, guarded by Mason. Villebrun gets a little seam, goes in, puts up a little runner. Overby with the boards to McCulloch, and here comes Mountain Iron Buell. 11:15 to play. Rangers 33, Grizzlies 25. Buffetta, blocked. Now she'll come back the other way. McCulloch goes into the lane, feeds it off. Canuti with 2. Timeout, Mountain Iron Buell. First points of the night for Canuti. 57 to play. Rangers 35, Grizzlies 25. State tournament Thursday, March 20th at Mariucci, Friday the 21st, Saturday the 22nd, Williams Arena. Youngstrom now to Fultz in the corner. She lets go a three. First points for the 5'2" senior. Rangers by 7. Youngstrom is on Mason. McCulloch is guarded by Villebrun. Now they change their assignment. Bounce pass goes inside. Mason. Ball gets kicked away. We got a foul called on Mason. That's her third.
Rangers foul on number 14, Chelsea Mason. That is her third.
5'8" freshman has 3 personals. That's the second team foul on the Rangers here in the half. Northwoods with 3. Youngstrom. Fultz. Bounce pass in, not a good pass. Turnover on the Grizzlies. McCulloch, oh, what a move. And then we've got a blocking foul call. Oh, wow, I don't like this call.
Grizzlies foul on number 35, Destiny Villebrun. That's her second.
Second foul on Villebrun. 4th team foul, and that'll put McCulloch at the line to shoot too. That is the first free throw for the Rangers. First point of the game for McCulloch. Ball goes out of bounds to Northwoods. Seems like every whistle, one side or the other, stands up and complains about a call. It's been a physical game. Villebrun to the front court, guarded by Mason. Mason playing with 3, she's got to be careful. Shot put up is short by Mankis. Altman gets the rebound for Mountain Iron Buell. 9:40 to play, Rangers by 8. Both teams with 3 timeouts yet. Mason to Buffetta in the corner, bounce pass, and Buffetta shuffled the feet on the pass.
Enter the game after the Grizzlies, number 2, Zoe
Bystrom checks back in for Northwoods. Youngstrom gets the inbounds pass, and now we've got, she stepped on the sideline. Rangers get the ball on the turnover. Mason, Buffetta, Canuti, Altman, and McCulloch on the floor for Mountain Iron Buell. Mason, Buffetta in the corner. Back to Mason. Mason with 18 points. McCulloch now goes in. Ranger lead is back up to 10 with 9 minutes to play. Chasky back to Villebrun. Youngstrom. McCulloch comes out and plays defense on her. Oh, shuffle the feet. To Harmston.
In the game now for the Rangers, number 23, Sarah Overby.
Sarah Overby will check back in for Mountain Iron Buell. Pass goes to Overby. Now to Buffetta. McCulloch goes baseline.
To the basket is Lisa McCulloch.
12-point Mountain Iron Buell lead with 8:25 to play. Villebrun gives it off. Here's Youngstrom for three.
It's a three for the Grizzlies.
And now Chelsea Mason is hurt.
Into the game now for the Mountain Iron Buell Rangers. Number 15, Deanna Martinson.
And looks like Mason is going to go to the end of the bench. The trainer's with her. Martinson checks back in. Looks like now Mason is going to go to the locker room. Rangers by 9, just over 8 minutes to play. Martinson off to Buffetta. McCulloch. Buffetta again. Inside for Canuti. Turnover on the Rangers. Comes Youngstrom back. Bounce pass. Shot put up. Foul called on Sarah Overby. That is her third. Bystrom will shoot two.
Rangers foul number 23, Sarah Overby. Zoe Bystrom at the line for the Grizzlies. Chelsea Mason manages game now for the Rangers.
Mason checks back in.
Mankis now into the game for the Grizzlies.
Mankis checks back in for the Grizzlies. And that 12-point Mountain Iron Buell lead has been cut to 7. 7:40 to play. Mason guarded by Youngstrom. She'll put up a three. Youngstrom guarded by McCulloch. Now to Villebrun. For Rachaski, turnover on Northwoods. Now the ball's loose, picked up by Youngstrom. Here is Villebrun from way downtown, not good. Another shot put up from long range, not good. Youngstrom with the rebound, and she missed it. Battles for the rebound, and we got a foul called on McCulloch. That's her second.
Foul on number 34, Lissy McCulloch. That's her second. Team sport.
Grizzlies setting the half-court offense, 6:50 to go. Rangers by 10. Youngstrom. Harmston. In the corner again, Mankis. Buffetta with a rebound for Mountain Iron Buell. McCulloch. High screen set. This is Buffetta, another high screen. A lot of ball movement. Here's Mason. McCulloch for three. Ranger lead with 6 minutes to go is 13. Rachaski off to Villebrun. Cross court. Grizzlies turn the ball over. Mason going baseline.
Mason to the basket for the Rangers.
We got a timeout on the floor with 5:39 to play. A 15-point lead for Mount Iron Buell. Rangers 5:39 away from advancing to the state tournament. Rangers with a 15-point lead. Grizzlies have to make things happen and quickly. Here's a three. Buffetta with the rebound. Grizzlies are 4 out of 13 from long range. 3 out of 6 here in the second half. Rangers are 7 out of 19. 5 out of 7 in the second half. Mason off to McCulloch. Check that, Buffetta in the corner. Should come back to the top of the key. 5 minutes to play. And now a foul called on Harmston, her second.
Number 10, Jessica Harmston. Her second. Team's fifth.
Mason will give it off to Overby. Now to Buffetta. Rangers using the clock. Grizzlies have one more foul to give before the Rangers will shoot free throws. This is Buffetta. 4.5 minutes to play. To McCulloch, and we got a foul called on Villebrun.
Grizzlies foul on number 35, Destiny Villebrun.
Villebrun's third.
And again now for the Grizzlies, number 2, Zoe Bydstrom.
Foul call, and that's going to put Buffetta to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Rangers have only attempted 2 free throws in the game. Buffetta will shoot 1 and 1.
Buffetta at the line, shoot 1 and 1 for the Rangers.
That's Maya's first point in the second half. She's got 6 in the game. Youngstrom, high screen set by Rachaski. Youngstrom goes in.
To the basket is Darby Youngstrom.
She's got 12 all in the second half. Under 4 minutes to play. McCulloch taken away by Villebrun. Bounce pass, Youngstrom missed it. Gets it again. Puts it back up, partially blocked. And now a foul called on Villebrun, that's number 4.
Grizzlies foul on number 35, Destiny Villebrun. That's her 4th foul. Team's 8th. That's going to put McCulloch at the line for the Rangers.
McCulloch will shoot 1 and 1. A long one. Mankiss.
Mankiss for 3.
5 out of 14 now from long range. The ball gets tapped out of bounds. It'll be Mount Airy Buell ball. 3:20 to play. Rangers with a 12-point lead. Buffetta gives it off to Overby, back to Buffetta. Now McCulloch, 3 minutes to play. Buffetta. Mason grabs the ball. She's got 23. 11 in the first half, 12 here in the second. Now Buffetta gives it off McCulloch. Back to Buffetta, 2.5 minutes to play. And now a foul called, reaching and foul. And Villebrun has just fallen out of the game.
This is foul number 35, Destiny Villebrun. That is her 5th personal foul. That's the game now for the Grizzlies.
She finishes her career with 7 points in the game.
Buffetta at the line for the Rangers. Shoot 1-1.
Buffetta will shoot 1-1 for the Rangers.
Yeah.
Pass goes in the corner to Bystrom. Now Youngstrom for 3.
That's a 3 for Donnie Youngstrom.
And Mason gets fouled again.
Grizzlies foul number 25, Darby Youngstrom. That is her 2nd.
Team foul, and that'll put Mason at the line to shoot.
Chelsea Mason.
2:10 to play. Rangers by 11. To Mankiss. Here's Bystrom going in, and she's fouled. Number 4 on Ellie Canuti.
Ranger foul on number 4, Ellie Canuti.
Zoe Bystrom will shoot 2 free throws.
Bystrom at the line. After the Grizzlies, number 22, Emma Fultz.
Fultz checks in. Mason gets the inbounds pass. 2 minutes to play. Rangers by 10. Buffetta gets it up to Mason. Back to Buffetta. Buffetta going to the wing. They'll try to trap the ball, get a turnover. I'm not sure which one you want to foul. They're all good free throw shooters. Now they finally foul Buffetta, and Maya will walk to the line, and she'll get 2 free throws.
That's her 3rd personal. Side out the line.
Rangers are 6 out of 9 from the free throw line, all in the second half. Second Ranger now in double figures, and the Rangers with 1:31 to play have called a timeout. 91 seconds to play in the Section 7A championship game. Rangers by 11 over the Northwoods Grizzlies. Youngstrom. Now they swing it around to Fultz. Boy, they're just doing a great job on Youngstrom. McCulloch here in the second half. Youngstrom will force up a three. It's short. Comes Buffetta to the front court, and we've got a foul called on Fultz, and that's going to put Buffetta, the freshman, to the line to shoot two.
This is foul number 22, Emma Fultz. MIB at the line for the Rangers. Again, now for the Rangers, number 21, Charity Altman.
Charity Altman will check in for MIB. I think with 62 seconds to go, Sarah Overby's night is complete. Senior going to finish with 7 points. Rachaski, and then she shuffled her feet. Buffetta in the front court. And they'll tie her up. Rangers get the ball in the alternating possession. 46.8 seconds to go. Buffetta. Now to Mason. Back to Buffetta. Mason to Buffetta. Ranger crowd is standing. It's just about over. 25 seconds to play. And now a foul is called.
This is foul number 22, Emma Fultz. This is McCulloch on the line for the Rangers.
McCulloch will shoot 2 shots.
Come on, Lefty!
9 points for McCulloch. Youngstrom forces up a 3. McCulloch in the backcourt, cross-court Mason. And now they just hold the ball. It's all over. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The Section 7A champions, the Mountain Iron Buell Rangers, 57-43 over Northwoods. We'll get our final totals. They'll have the award presentation. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Masabi Community TV. Rangers will play on Thursday, March 20th at Mariucci Arena. Their time will be determined by the seed meeting. That will be held this weekend. Rangers figure to be either 1, 2, or 3. Most of the Ranger fans thought they would probably be number 3. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Rangers made 7 out of 19 from beyond the arc. The Grizzlies were 6 out of 17. From the free throw line, Mountain Iron Buell was 10 out of 15, all in the second half. And the Grizzlies were 9 out of 16.
The Region 7 committee would like to extend a special thanks to
Looking at scoring leaders for Mountain Iron Buell, Chelsea Mason led the Rangers with 24 points. 12 points for Maya Buffetta. 9 points for Lizzie McCulloch. 7 points for Sarah Overby. 3 points for Kiana Martinson. And 2 points for Allie Canuti. For Northwoods, 15 points for Darby Youngstrom. They were all in the second half. 7 points for Destiny Villebrook, and she fouled out. 6 points for Zoe Bystrup. 5 points for Tessa Mankis. 5 points for Jessica Harmston. And 3 points for Emily Fultz. 2 points for Alicia Ruchaski. Have the award presentation now, and we'll let you just enjoy the moment as the Rangers are the Section 7A champs.
Gina Blank. Allie Sandberg. Jessica Harmston. Megan Rodine. Andrea Vukovic. Bryson Vitens. Emily Fultz. Taylor Midgun. Darby Youngstrom. Destiny Villebron. Angela Schultz. And Alyssa Ruchaski. And now will the captains please come forward for Northwoods and accept your Section 7A runner-up trophy. Congratulations on a very successful season. And now would each players from the champion Mount Iron Buell High School please come forward and receive your medals when your name is announced. Now from Mount Iron Buell, Cora Peterson. Mary Burke. Macy Savala.
Oh, I was wondering how
Allie Canuti. Patty Overby. Allie Megan. Madison Overby. Chelsea Mason. Kiana Martinson. Austin Megan. Charity Altman. Abby Schneider. Sarah Overby. Tatum Primo. Maya Bufetta. And Lissy McCulloch. And now with the team from Mount Iron Buell, please come forward. And managers Maureen Mackey and Lissa Giochini. And now with the team from Mount Iron Buell High School, please come forward and accept your Section 7A Championship Trophy.
So the Mount Iron Buell Rangers accepting their championship trophy. Congratulations to all the players, coaches, head coach Jeff Buffetta, assistant coaches Brian Buffetta and Doug Schmitz. The Rangers will represent Section 7 at the state tournament starting on March the 20th at Mariucci Arena, and the time to be determined. They'll either be the 1, 2, or 3 seed in the 2014 Minnesota State Class A basketball tournaments. Well, we want to thank the City of Mount Iron, the Mount Iron Buell School District for making our telecast possible tonight right here on Mesabi Community Television. So for Terry Hardica, the producer, director, and the main filmer, I'm Bob Cole, the play-by-play. Mount Iron Buell is the champions of Section 7 with a 57-43 victory over Northwoods. Good night, everyone.